fine, Jason. You've done your job well, and Mommy is pleased. Now come to Mommy. Come on. Mommy has a reward for you.
Your reward, Jason, is a free weekend getaway. To qualify, all you need to do is attend a brief 90-minute vacation timeshare seminar. Time for terror. Time for terror. Time. Greetings, scary scholars. An absolute delight to see you. I am the Professor, and I welcome you to the historic Betsy Palmer Auditorium and Time for Terror. Every episode we shall assemble here in the University Theatre and study a classic piece of fear-based cinema. Along the way, I'll provide commentary-based witticisms that will range in quality from satisfactorily clever to catastrophically dreadful. I am often referred to as the Donald Duck of dubious declarations. Tonight we travel back to Friday, May 1st, 1981. On that day, a film was released that would be indelibly remembered. Remembered as the cinematic event in which the ageless immortal query was thus finally confronted. Namely, is it physically possible for a summer camp counselor training center to be constructed on conspicuously flat lakeside terrain and yet still feature an exterior staircase boasting well over 350 wheelchair-unfriendly steps? As we now know, the answer is, tak, w New Jersey fizyka nie obowiązuje. I, of course, am referring to the genre workhorse that is Steve Miner's Friday the 13th, Part 2. A film that Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times infamously referred to as a cinematic geek show. Once again, Mr. Ebert, please allow me to respectfully disagree and articulate a restrained and fair-minded rebuttal. You, sir, are a total and utter fathead. Mr. Ebert's abysmal appraisal aside, Friday the 13th Part 2 is considered one of the most efficacious examples of fear-based cinema in the latter half of the 20th century and rightfully endures to this day. So, my friends, sit back, relax, and perhaps pull on a burlap sack with a single eye hole that thoroughly sabotages your depth perception as we proceed lakeside to witness the historic rebirth of a slasher icon in Steve Miner's Friday the 13th, Part 2. And just a reminder, friends, if you wish to watch the uncensored version of this episode, one with all of the gloriously naughty bits still intact, then it's best to visit timeforterror.com and sign up to become a Patreon member, which will grant you immediate access to said naughty version. And of course, this video could never act as a substitute for the real thing, and thusly I encourage you to enjoy the original film by using the Amazon link in the description below. My dearest scary scholars, it's time for terror.
Bitsy spider crawled up the water spout in the rain and washed the spider out.
You get in this house right now.
Oh, Mom.
This opening sequence was filmed in Trenchfoot, New Jersey. Poor thing is having a shame-based nightmare about her green-on-green turtleneck jumpsuit ensemble.
How are you?
Well, I'm Mrs. Voorhees.
No, they're all dead. They're all dead. They'll kill you too.
I'm not afraid.
Is it a dream, or is it a flashback? Or is it a dream about a flashback? Who cares? It adds 5 minutes to the runtime.
Jason should have been watched every minute. Oh, my sweet, innocent Jason. Look what you did to him.
In self-defense class, this is known as the woefully inadequate maneuver. I'd have reoccurring nightmares too if I were physically assaulted by an elderly woman at the beach. And this is why you should never have an angry whopper before bed.
Hello?
Hi, Mom.
I know you and Dad worry. I just have to put my life back together, and this is the only way I know how.
She recently read the self-help book Overcoming PTSD Through Embracing the Cat Lady Lifestyle.
I'll call you tomorrow.
She's still a little skittish after her brief romance with Norman Bates.
Mom. Hello?
My word, it's raining cats and dogs out there.
You want something to eat?
It's safety first for Jason. The last thing he wants is for innocent people to be unnecessarily hurt. Fun fact, Steve's parents' names are Cole and Diamond Miner.
All right, keep your eyes peeled.
There's the gas station.
Hey, Teddy buddy!
I told the others. They didn't believe me.
They didn't believe you, Ralph, because your breath smells of aftershave.
You're all doomed. All doomed.
Oh my God! They're towing us!
I'll call you back.
Hey! Stop!
This is my truck! Asshole, this is my truck!
Welcome to God's country.
It may be God's country, but his humor is enough to make the angels weep.
Thanks, Max. Next one's the gas station. What the heck is that?
Where'd this sucker come from?
I don't know. Well, let's move it.
If a tree falls in the forest, can it hear a redhead scream when his shoulder dislocates?
This place is spooky.
Hey, you guys, look at this.
It's Camp Blood.
Camp Blood?
Can't we take a look?
No way.
What you are seeing is Jason's POV, his partially obstructed view.
No, it's okay, I got it.
The sad thing is, that surface was specifically designed to be wheelchair accessible. In 1981, romance tended to commence with some good old-fashioned assault with a deadly weapon.
Okay, let's settle down. It's great to have you all here at our new counselor training center. Terry, Vicky, you two were upstate last summer, right? Scott, hi, good to see you here, buddy.
His plan to warn them about the death curse is already backfiring.
Well, what is this crap, Ginny? You're supposed to be my assistant. Ginny, I'm starting to worry about you.
Bullshit, Paul.
He should really consider mouthwash. His breath smells like cow feces.
Try it. I don't want to scare anyone, but I'm going to give it to you straight about Jason. His body was never recovered from the lake after he drowned.
His body was never recovered because the local search and rescue team got lost on their way to the lake.
And if you listen to the old-timers in town, they'll tell you he's still out there, surviving in the wilderness. We're the first to return here. 5 years. And he's hungry. Jason's out there, thirsty for young blood.
Paul failed to mention that Jason is a time-traveling Neanderthal named Gorok Ukthar.
That's ancient history. Jason drowned, Camp Crystal Lake is off limits. What do you think?
Second act needs work.
Hi, Tara. Do you want to dance?
No, thank you.
Hi there. How about you?
No, thank you. My dogs are really barking tonight.
Do you want to dance? So there I was, thinking to myself, what are you going to do with the rest of your life?
Wrong, white man. Check, mate. Good night, Paul.
The primary reason these two don't have any discernible rhythm is because they forgot to turn on the stereo.
You wake the natives.
Have some respect, Ginny. Time-traveling Neanderthal Gorok Ukthar and his wife Oghok Ukthar are asleep in the next cabin. Poor man. His Adam's apple had a death curse.
I just saw you.
Jeff, what's the matter with you? Hey.
What did the lonely hot dog say to the bun? I'm all dressed, but I've got nowhere to go.
Thank you, dear. Come and get her.
Muffin? Here, girl. Muffin?
Harry, lunch.
She's not really that bothered by the man with a bag on his head in the bushes, because she simply assumes that he's a fan of the New York Jets.
You ready?
For what?
Camp Blood. Oh, come on, you chicken.
This must be it.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, an Ewok was trampled by an Imperial scout walker.
What is it?
Looks like a dog.
It's too mangled to tell.
What are you kids doing out here? Next time I catch anybody over there, I'm going to have to run them in.
We'll never do it again, sir.
You're not even going to reprimand them?
Ginny, no seconds on dessert for Jeff and Sandra tonight.
Luckily for Jeff and Sandra, tonight's dessert is mutilated muffin a la mode. He used to be a forest ranger, but quit because he kept being physically assaulted by the trees. This resembles the honeymoon suite at my local Motel 6. You know what they say. It's never a good idea to get hammered at work.
Okay, people. Anybody wants a last night on the town? Take it easy. Have fun. See you later.
I'm going for a walk.
If that's her definition of going for a walk, then I'd be curious to know what occurs when she decides to go for a brisk run.
Hey.
Jeff, don't wear yourself out.
Later, Scooter.
Want to take me on? I only want your fingers. Take your pick.
Football and hockey. Which one do you prefer?
The one with the puck.
What do you want to play for?
Position.
Unfortunately, she learned her double entendres by watching Larry on Three's Company.
Looking for something?
Give me my shirt, Scott.
That is what Uhura said after the engineer of the USS Enterprise was found wearing her favorite pink neon crop top.
If I get my hands on you, Scott!
Help!
I'm gonna have to get a knife to cut the rope.
Well, hurry, okay?
I'd let you hang, you pervert.
Give me a break.
Okay, don't go anywhere.
Well, he always did fancy himself a bit of a swinger, didn't he?
Where is she?
Apparently, Jason is so ambidextrous, he can even make the wrong side of a machete effective.
Scott, I'm gonna cut you down. If you ever do this to me again, I'm gonna kill you. Scott.
I would scream in terror too if I went to a bar and they were playing country rock.
What if there is a Jason?
Bull. Jenny?
Then what would he be like today? Some kind of out-of-control psychopath? A frightened killer? He must have seen his mother get killed. I mean, isn't that what her revenge was all about? Her rage at what she thought happened?
In point of fact, her rage was the result of Led Zeppelin disbanding after the death of John Bonham.
Her love for him? What do you think?
I think you're drunk.
I'll drink to that.
Mark, what happened? Did you have to be in a chair?
Motorcycle accident.
Just your legs, huh? Is everything else okay?
Oh, I do all right. One way or another.
He does all right because his wheelchair comes equipped with a deluxe hydraulic system featuring 12 distinct attachments.
Want to stay together tonight? Just give me a few minutes to get some things, okay?
Sure.
I don't want to say those panties are ugly, but the last person who bought a pair is currently serving 16 months for emotional cruelty. Oh dear, poor Mark isn't going to be able to taste his breakfast now. Jason is terribly jealous because as hard as he may try, he just can't seem to get his own underwear that shade of brown. If Mark has difficulty discerning the difference between Vicky and a lightning strike, then I think it might be wise for him to shelve his ambitions to become a meteorologist. Well, that is a rather aggressive way to get in your steps, isn't it? Now that's what I call double penetration. Time for terror, terror time, terror time, terror time. Friends, it is now time for this episode's terror interrogation, in which I offer forth a query for you. This episode's interrogation is the following. You are Mark Jarvis and have miraculously survived your machete to the noggin endless staircase encounter with Jason Voorhees. Luckily, your fall was cushioned by a slumbering moose, which had taken temporary refuge at the base of the stairwell. Unfortunately, medical professionals determine that the machete embedded in your face cannot be permanently removed, as it fortuitously stabilizes several compromised facial arteries. However, you are permitted to remove the machete for 15-second intervals to facilitate clear communication. 6 months later, you write a best-selling memoir entitled The Mobile Man with a Machete in His Mouth and become a publishing success in the narrow but lucrative genre of facial impalement non-fiction. You embark on a national lecture tour delivering inspirational talks by briefly removing the machete in order to articulate your lived experiences with the bagged menace. Your latest leg takes you from Denver International to Minneapolis-St. Paul, but mid-flight, the aircraft is aggressively hijacked by members of the Colorado Independence and Secessionist movement. They are a group of 20-something nonconformists seeking to establish a vegetarian, hemp-based utopia free from federal oversight and synthetic textiles. During the hostile takeover, one hijacker gravely injures the flight crew, and the aircraft enters a dangerous, uncontrolled descent. Faced with imminent catastrophe, you reluctantly remove your mouth machete and intervene. Firstly, you disarm, and I mean that in the most literal sense of the word, the ringleader, Trevor. You distract him by tossing an in-flight magazine in his general vicinity, and then free him of his ability to brandish a hemp fiber baton in anger ever again. Next up is Nathan, who is wielding a bamboo composite cutting tool. He is drawn off balance by a flung seat cushion and is permanently relieved of his capacity to wave hello to Grandma and Grandpa. Nathan is quickly succeeded by organic resin nunchuck-armed Caleb, who is diverted by a cascade of hurled vomit bags. Caleb soon joins the ranks of the appendagely challenged. You then turn your attention to the aircraft as it continues to plummet perilously to the earth. Despite no formal flight training and the continued presence of a facial machete obstructing your view, you manage to achieve a successful emergency landing. All 198 souls aboard are safe. You are hailed as a national hero. However, one elderly passenger files a civil lawsuit in Hennepin County District Court seeking $4 million in damages after her foot was run over by your wheelchair during the melee. Your rather slippery attorney explains to you that your third-party liability insurance excludes injuries classified as accidental acts of God, but will fully cover injuries resulting from acts of self-defense. However, this will require a slight deviation from your official account of the events. And so, my friends, because your premiums desperately depend upon it, what is your invented explanation to the court for why you felt sufficiently threatened by an elderly woman in business class to justify preemptively running over her foot in the interest of self-defense? Please write your explanation in the comment section below. The more creative and absurd, the better, as that is what makes this community thrive. While you're there, please consider giving this episode a thumb pointing upward. Doing so will trigger the YouTube algorithm to recommend this channel to like-minded individuals to you and I. Now, without further ado, let's return to my questionable quipping of a creeptastic classic. It's Steve Miner's signature chef-d'oeuvre mineur, Friday the 13th, Part 2.
Mark? Mark, where are you? Sandra? Sandra?
He's just not her bag, unfortunately. Luckily for her, Jason forgot his glasses and only managed to stab her in the foot.
What the hell are all the lights on for?
Think something's wrong? I'll check upstairs.
These kids smoke better dope than I do.
Paul!
That resembles my own bedding the morning after I dine at Taco Bell.
What is this, a joke?
They wouldn't do anything like this.
Ginny, come on.
Paul, what's going on here?
Nothing.
Where is everybody?
I don't know.
Paul, there's someone in this room. Paul, there's someone in this room!
Unfortunately, Paul is about to get the sack. I recently experienced a similar reaction after my towel slipped at the massage therapist's. Unfortunately, she's been absolutely terrified of shaking knobs ever since walking into the men's room at Yankee Stadium. He's quite the bag of tricks, isn't he? Goodness me, she got him right in the sack. Unfortunately, one's depth perception is significantly affected when they're forced to navigate using a single eye hole. Poor Ginny, her bedwetting has returned. Now that's what I call a folding chair.
Please help me!
Please help me. I need your advice on starting my own illegal moonshine business. Even in death, Mrs. Voorhees remains the head of the household. I do like the fit, but unfortunately, this sweater has a slight decapitation smell.
Jason! It's all done, Jason. You've done your job well, and Mommy is pleased. Now come to Mommy. Come on. Mommy has
a reward for you.
Your reward, Jason, is a free weekend getaway. To qualify, all you need to do is attend a brief 90-minute vacation timeshare seminar.
Jason, Mother is talking to you!
Jason, Mother is talking to you.
Come on.
Kneel down. That's a boy.
Kneel down.
That's my good boy.
Kneel down. That's my good boy. Now, if you don't mind, I lost my contact lens somewhere in this general area.
That's a good boy. Good Jason.
Jason always was a bit of a leg man. I say, do you mind if I borrow your machete?
Let's go. Jimmy. Jesus.
I had the same reaction in 1983 when Kiss appeared on MTV without their makeup.
Okay, Jenny.
What an inopportune time for UNICEF to come canvassing for pennies. Dear me, after all that build-up, it simply amounted to muffin. Now that, my friends, is quite the smashing jump scare.
Paul? Where's Paul?
Now that is what I call a dead end. Time for terror, terror time, terror time, terror time. And that was 1981's Friday the 13th Part 2, deftly stewarded by director Steve Miner. My friends, it is time. Time for us now to reflect on the thematic implications of this classic fear-based cinematic experience. Yes, it's time. Time for terrors. Terror. Takeaway. Time. Over the decades, countless individuals have devoted endless hours dissecting and scrutinizing the thematic riptides of the narrative. Some contend that Friday the 13th Part 2 marks the full emergence of Jason Voorhees as a feral embodiment of the wilderness itself, a territorial force reacting violently to human intrusion. Others suggest that Jason functions as a manifestation of unresolved psychological trauma, endlessly repeating the moment of his own abandonment. Still others argue that his apparent aversion to sexual activity is not moral condemnation, but psychological fixation rooted in early trauma. Far be it from me to cast aspersions on these interpretations, but I personally believe there to be a far more significant metaphorical explication. This explication hinges upon a distinctly tragic figure and his equally tragic end. Crazy Ralph. Crazy Ralph does not so much fall victim to Jason Voorhees, as he does fall afoul to a deeply ingrained human survival mechanism, a phenomenon known as threat detection bias. Threat detection bias is an evolutionary safeguard designed to keep human beings alert to danger and social instability. One common outcome of this bias is heightened judgment of others, particularly strangers, or those perceived as behaving incorrectly. Crazy Ralph exemplifies this process in its most extreme form. He spends his time condemning, intruding, judging, Over time, his threat detection bias becomes his identity, gradually replacing self-care with moral surveillance. In doing so, Ralph becomes blind to his own safety and health. Ultimately, Ralph is not punished for his judgment of others. He is punished by the self-neglect it produces. My friends, this same cognitive bias appears whenever we feel compelled to criticize or condemn others. Acting on these impulses rarely affects the people being judged. Instead, the true cost is paid internally. Over time, this strain can erode both physical and emotional well-being, sometimes fatally. Like all of you, I too experience these thoughts. They are normal and evolutionarily necessary, and yet they are deeply unhelpful if allowed to dominate our inner lives. Fortunately, there exists a simple and effective way to render these thoughts benign. The next time a judgmental thought enters your mind, ask yourself this simple question: how am I feeling today? Give the answer some serious thought. Perhaps you are fatigued. Perhaps you are frustrated. Perhaps you are lonely. Perhaps you are unwell. Examine your honest answer to the question of how am I feeling today? More often than not, your answer to this question will explain your judgmental thoughts far better than any moral conviction ever could. And what must then occur? Nothing. Nothing at all. The work has already been done. The goal is not to eliminate judgmental thinking, but to recognize when it has been activated unnecessarily, and to allow self-awareness to take its place. The rest will take care of itself because, my friends, you will begin to take care of yourself. Crazy Ralph represents the extreme endpoint of allowing threat detection bias to run unchecked. My dearest friends, please do not repeat his mistake of allowing misguided judgment of the lives of others to prevent you from living the best version of your own. It is a process not for the faint of heart. But my dear friends, you will get there. That draws a conclusion to this episode of Time for Terror. I am the Professor. My sincerest appreciation to you, my dear friends. If you would like to browse other episodes of Time for Terror, please click on the thumbnail beside my head now, and that will redirect you to a playlist. My dearest scary scholars, please remember, the next time someone inquires as to what time it is, with a wry smile and a mischievous gaze, stare into the deepest reaches of their essence and reply, "It's Time for Terror." Good night.